Hello everyone, this is Shicky Starcraft on behalf of GoodToGame.com, bringing you the exclusive English commentary of this epic tournament brought to you by GLHF.it. Check out both websites for some exciting events. This is going to be Game 2 of a best of 3 in the round of 4 between Liquid TLO and Moose Strelok. So we've got the blue Terran in the top right-hand corner, Liquid TLO spawning as the blue Terran. And he does play random, of course. And we've got the red Terran, Strelok, spawning in the bottom left-hand corner. Spoiler alert for you guys coming up here, so if you haven't watched Game 1, go watch it. TLO did take Game 1 on Kulos Ravine. Game 2 here is on, of course, Steppes of War. And nice two-player map with a very short rush distance. So maybe we might see some early aggression from one of the players, or we may see just a long, drawn-out game like Game 1. Anyways, as I was saying, Game 1, we've seen TLO take to the air for the majority of the game, utilizing Vikings with some Banshees at the end, doing lots of harassment. And of course, he did have a good ground army of Marauders and Vikings, or sorry, Marauders and tanks. Strelok just couldn't quite compete. He had a few Thors, some tanks, and some Marauders, but of course his army just wasn't as mobile as TLO's was. So he did lose that first game, and we'll see if he can redeem himself here. Production tab revealing that we've got both players once again doing very standard openings, pretty much a mirror. So not only is it a Terran match, it is a pretty much identical matchup in terms of build order right now. We've seen TLO's refinery finish just a little bit faster, and we are seeing Strelok Scout just get into TLO's base a little bit later. We are seeing Strelok get his orbital command up now, and TLO has not. Oh, and just as I said it, he is getting it. Marines coming out for both players, no add-ons yet, no second gas, so we may see some MMM play, or we may see a factory come down as soon as each player gets 100 gas. That seems to be the norm, and yeah, that is what we're going to see right here. We're going to see a factory come down. And 100 gas almost here for Strelok, and goes for a supply depot instead. So supply depot first. TLO actually already... Oh! TLO going above and beyond the norm and actually chooses to call down extra supplies on his first supply depot. So that is going to save him... I don't remember how many build times Supply Depot is. 30 units a time and 100 resources, but it's going to cost him that 50 energy. But it is going to be able to allow him to get out 2 Hellions quick, or maybe get to Siege Tech a little bit faster. We see the factory for Strelok not about 75% of the way done, and we've got some Marines, 3 Marines out for Strelok now pushing out. 3 Marines for TLO as well. Starport coming down now for TLO. TLO, of course, is part of Team Liquid, and it stands for the Little One. He is a German player, I believe. I believe it's German. Hope I'm corrected if I'm wrong, but anyways, very good player. He's 19, and he just has the most creative play, I think. I just love watching him play. Strelok, of course, is part of Mouse Sports. Very popular, very well known in the StarCraft community. And we are going to see him getting a starport here as well. Barracks for TLO flying off, and we are going to see 1 Hellion versus 1 Hellion. Not going to be any real engagement. We did get 1 shot from the Hellion, or from Strelok's, in order to bring down TLO's a little bit. Factory now putting on a tech lab for both players. Strelok's was finished, of course, before, and we are seeing Tech Lab now on the starport as well. And we've only got a couple Marines out in the field trying to kill this barracks, but we'll see if that barracks is going to get any indication of what Strelok is doing or not before it is destroyed. Banshee coming out for Strelok now, and it is going to die, and he's not going to see that starport, so bad news for TLO. And we've got the barracks coming into TLO's base as well now, and unfortunately for TLO, he is going to see that Banshee, so it's going to be Banshee versus Banshee here in a second. Actually, no, Strelok's is quite a bit further behind, and we've got some missile turrets now coming up for TLO. This barracks is about to just fall over and die. Vikings, ooh, we've got a second starport here for Strelok, which was not seen by TLO either. And we've got 2 Vikings coming out on the field. Going to be able to take out this Banshee, no problem. And at the same time, TLO is only going to have 1 Viking and more siege tanks. Both players not using their barracks at all. And of course, TLO putting up more missile turrets inside his base. Strelok vowing not to go that route and instead go for a quicker command center. And Strelok's barracks did survive with over half HP. And we're going to see this 1 Banshee and 2 Vikings push out now. Another Viking coming in for TLO. Nothing out of the factory. Putting up an armory and a command center now as well. Command center is going to be about half, 50% behind Strelok's. Still more and more Vikings coming out, and a Raven now out on the field for Strelok. So it'll be interesting to see how he utilizes that. Cloak has not been upgraded for Banshee, nor has Seeker Missile. And we are going to see this Scouting Hellion probably get taken down. No, he is going to see this expansion coming up. Or no. Yes, he will see it. It's flying in now. It's going to drop in. It does get taken out. But not before he got the scouting information he needed. So he knows that he's a little behind